Hello ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to Escape from Tarkov with Zebu Nation. Now last episode it was our not our very first, but our first real PMC run caught on tape. And to put it succinctly, it went very poorly. It did not go well at all. So let's check the tape on that one. Let's go over that. Let's see if we can learn some lessons on what happened. So let's go to that right now. Okay, let's get started breaking this one down. We're in the woods, no problem. So everything's looking good. Check our, inventory. Here's our first mistake, checking the map. Now, to begin with, this map is mostly useless. It's pretty much blank, so that doesn't do us any good at all. And then we also found a little bug here. If you zoom out with the map, it goes completely blank. So I guess bug report, there you go. Now here's where things go wrong. We find the cabin, first landmark. Really, we got no idea, don't know this map very well. I slowed this down so you can see on the far left hand side there's a shadow moving through the woods. You can see it there. So this was good. We see the shadow, we're not prepared, so we dive out of cover. We pull out our long rifle, and we should have repositioned, should have been a little sneakier, should have waited until we saw him, and then of course we should have fired more quickly. We should have found our silhouette, found our target, then brought up the aiming reticle, then fired. So we had all kinds of just badness right there, but we're still getting used to this game, and we just have to follow some basic rules. We were killed by the Possum Slayer, so good job if you're out there, Possum Slayer. Congratulations, you murdered us. Absolutely wonderful. Is there anything else we can take away from that? I think we need to know our maps a little better, maybe do a few more practice runs before we go out. Maybe the woods is not necessarily the map for us. I think we could find some better maps. Shoreline is kind of what I'm familiar with. Me and my buddy, Two Dogs, we run Shoreline pretty much exclusively right now. And so maybe we'll stick to that, but we also have these missions that we need to go on. So we have to find sort of a balance of doing maps that we know, but also finding some missions. So here's our character. Here's where we're at. We've gone on a few more runs since this episode aired. But, that's just to show you where we're at, and then we're going to move on to the next one momentarily. Okay, so check the tape. We learned a little bit. Hopefully we can, make some of those adjustments here today for our second run. What we're going to do is we're going to change tact a little bit. Last time we went with sort of a sniper mentality where we were going to walk around the woods and sort of try to snipe some guys and get a few kills. Now we're going to change things up. Go to our character here. As you can see, we're getting ready to go on our 21st raid. And we've changed things up a bit. Here is our dude, our PMC. He's brought out the Grim Reaper right here, the AKM with the folding stock. It's got a 40-round sickle magazine. It's got a little, front sight there, a little bit of a tactical sight. So, it also has a front grip built into the foregrip here. So, it's not our best gun, but it is one of our more heavy-hitting guns. 7.62 millimeter, full metal jacket, all that nonsense. Then we got a little bit of armor, got a helmet with a visor, got a pistol down here. It's a 20 shot. I forget exactly which kind it is. We can look at it here. It is the APS. So it's one we got for free, trade-in. I do a lot of trade-ins just to sort of get stuff out of my inventory and get some kind of value for it. Anyway, maybe that's a good idea. Maybe that's not a good idea. I have seen, if you do a hardcore mode, people do that, and they make little rules for themselves. Like, you can only trade for items. You can't buy anything because some people can make money in this game so easily that it just becomes irrelevant. They can buy literally anything they want in the game. So to make it harder on themselves, they sort of take money out of the equation and only barter for things. Well, I'm kind of at that level without having to go into hardcore mode. I mean, I have some money. I could buy some things, but trading is there, so why not do it anyway? I guess I'm hardcore is what I'm trying to say, really. So yeah, this is going to be our new guy. We're going to go out, take him out on the field. He's got a little small butt pouch there. We're not taking in a backpack because the idea here isn't to loot. The idea is this, to finish our debut task. Now, the task consists of two things. First of all, hand over 2 MP133 shotguns, which we've already done. And then the other one is kill 5 scavs at customs, which we have not already done. Killed 1. Basically, the first time I ever played this game, I got a scav kill, and so that was fun. But since then, I haven't hardly gone back to customs. I went back to customs maybe twice since then. So it's a very nerve-wracking map. There's a lot of people on it, a lot of shooting. People come there to sort of rock and roll, and so we're gonna have to do the same thing. Gonna have to find some scabs and kill 4 more of them. Oh wait, that's different. Kill how many? Kill 4 more. I also have to find some Selwa medical kits. I found 2 so far. See if we can find 3 more so we can get up there with the doctor. I'd like to get some more of these quests. Right now, these are the only 2 quests available. So, you know, none of the other guys trust me enough, even though I've been spending thousands and thousands of rubles on them. But anyway, that's the mission for today. Go in, kill some scavs, and hopefully get out alive. But getting out alive is sort of secondary. You got to get that into my mind. Like, a lot of times I go into a map, I get scared, and I just run out to the nearest exit. So we're not going to do that this time. We're going to go in, and we're going to do some damage, hopefully. So we'll get to that right now. Okay, so here we go. PMC run. We're going customs, whether we like it or not, and try to kill ourselves a scav. We'll see how that works out. We'll go, 1 p.m. Why not? And then, make the big mistake of hitting the ready button. You should never hit the ready button. Never hit the ready button. Always hit the next button, because didn't ensure anything, didn't look to see how many players were on the map, just went straight in. So here we are. Checking, making sure we're going on full auto. The Grim Reaper goes on full auto. Okay, so at this point I'm looking at the map on my side screen here, my old laptop, and it seems like we are behind the what do you call it here? The storage building. So I know there's scavs that hang out in there, but I'm frightened, so I close the door and go around the outside. Now, this is actually a perfect place if you want to kill some scavs. Alright, they spawn here, lots of them. At least 2 spawns are in this general vicinity. So that's pretty good. There's also, some inside both buildings. So there's plenty of scav killing opportunities. It's just, I'm a little timid right now. There's a ladder? Can't climb the ladder. Okay, that's fine. That's fine. Don't need to climb the ladder. I know the scavs hang out over there. I'm going to take a quick peek-see. Take a look. Not seeing anything. Don't have a great scope. There is a loot box, though. I mean, we're not here to loot, but looters got to loot, I guess, is the way this goes. So we got a little, whatever that is, and we got something to drink. That's fine. Let's go. I'm sure it's well worth it. Alright, moving. Cover to cover. It's good. 2x2 cover formation. Let's go. If only we had 3 other people with us, that would be good. Again, the scavs like to hang out over there, but I'm a little timid at the moment. So we're gonna listen in on what this shooting is all about. Because like I said on this map, there's always shooting all around. So many people come here to do various quests and just, run around and kill, basically. So I don't really know my way around this map at this point, so I'm just sort of feeling the edges, feeling my boundaries. at this point. Trying to see if there's like a sneaky little way through this fence, because our exfil is way on the other side. It's always across the river on this map. Whatever side you spawn on, your exit is on the other side of the river. So we're, you know, basically trapped like little rats that we are. Not even rats, we're mice at this point. So, yeah, shooting, stuff happening, and we're sitting here behind a wall, which is par for the course, really. So we're just looking at the map at this point, saying, okay, maybe there's a way I can shoot down, you know, on these guys, or something. There's something on the backside called the old gas station. I don't need to go there, but you know, switch to single fire here. See if we can get up on this berm maybe and take a long shot at something. Shooting that way now. Basically, we're trapped like rats. We're gonna go back around. Oh, okay. Little ninja just ran by. Don't think he hurt us because he was running. So that's actually great news. That's great news, because he could have just whip fired to his left and murdered us in cold blood. But now it seems like he's on a mission. He's gone. He's ghosted. Like I said, a ninja. Shinobi running through the streets of Tarkov. Okay. Yeah, he had somewhere to be. He was not hanging around. He was not creeping. Dude was full on sprinting. So maybe he spawned in just down the railroad tracks from us and made his way around. But we're lucky that he didn't come up behind us. We're lucky we made that stupid little circle around the building. So we hear some footsteps. He's around. Probably in that building that we're next to. But at this point, I'm hearing things. I think I hear some footsteps to the right. So we're going to kind of sneak around and just sort of check all angles. Leave our backs to the scav spawns, which is not a great idea. We're doing it. We're doing it. Okay. I don't know. I got a bad feeling about that little outbuilding there. More shooting. More footsteps. There's lots of stuff happening. So I think maybe he's around that corner, but no, I hear the steps. There he is. There he is. Okay, full auto, baby. There we go. There we go. He blasted us. Well, he had a shotgun of some sort. But we got the Grim Reaper. So, yeah, basically, I realize at this point I don't entirely understand how healing works. So, panic a little bit. Do the 360. Look for the scav who's shooting at you. Okay. Something's wrong with my aiming at this point. I'm like... something is... I feel amiss. Like, I'm bleeding. My torso's all red. So let's go back to the mouse hole over here. And let's try to figure this out, basically. Yeah, so I found this surgical kit in, like, one of my first raids. So I don't really know exactly what it does, but I'm using it. So it appears to be fixing some things. I got bandages. I got pieces of cheese. I got splints. I got everything. So this is good. I got a plethora of bandages, actually. I'm just fearful of these sorts of injuries. So there we go. Splint on the broken arm. That was causing us some issues. That guy's first shotgun blast probably took off our arm. So now we'll apply a little bit of cheese to the torso. As you do, we got what appears to be also a bleed on the left-hand side. So we'll figure that out. Or I guess that's our right arm. Get rid of the bleed. Get rid of the broken bone. But our right arm is still black. And I got to figure out this surgical kit. Take some painkillers. It's just all this stuff at this point is a mystery to me. I figured it out since. But on this raid, not so much. Just sort of applying everything I have. Luckily, I brought a lot of stuff with me. But yeah, we're going to keep applying the cheese. Hiding in the bushes, eating slices of cheese. which is basically my Saturday evenings, almost nights. Okay. Back to the bushes. Checking our exfils. Okay, so I had to check the map for a while. I had to check the exfils. So that's the plan. Now, we killed somebody. Now, how do we get out of this joint? Because we're basically trapped. So the weird thing is, I thought I heard somebody run through the bushes. I thought I heard somebody run past me, actually. Like, through the bushes. I was in the middle of checking the map and healing, and I thought I heard something. So this is why I'm being extra cautious right now. I got a bad feeling about this. To quote many movies. So we're taking it slow, which is what generally tends to happen. Again, like I said, I thought I heard somebody run through those bushes, so I'm weirded out right now. I'm just absolutely weirded out. Shooting, lots of shooting. Gonna see if I can like get in on this action, I guess. And then blammo. Somebody's tagging us from behind. From behind, where are they at? They're in the building. Hear them shooting through the glass. And then here's where my arm comes. Look at that recoil. You know, having your right arm busted does not help you control recoil. So there we go. Made a kill. Walked around a building. Like, we circled the same building like 3 times. So that was fun. Got to know that building well. At least the outside of it. Yeah, so I guess it was a success. Not really. You wouldn't really call that a success since we were killed by this fella. I guess we can just check and see. I don't think that person we killed was a scav. So, you know, we didn't really accomplish what we were... No, it's a player. So it's a PMC of some sort. We didn't get his dog tag because we were too scared to loot him. We fired a lot of bullets. Didn't hit him a whole lot, but we got him with the one that counted. And so I guess the Grim Reaper did its job, but it'll be lost forever because we forgot to insure it. Not that anybody would have... somebody might have picked it up. I don't know. Anyway, so there you go. There's our first real attempt at customs. We're going to have to come back and do this again. We got a little bit of experience points. We're closing in on level 5. Level 5 is a big level. That's when a lot of things open up, especially the, what do you call it, the trading center, whatever that is called, the flea market. That opens up. I'd love to cut this out, this blank spot in the video, but there's something wrong with my video editing software, and it won't let me do any more edits. It's like I've reached the maximum edits in this video. So we just saw some blank spots, and I had to vamp for a little while. So there we go. There's episode 3 of Tarkov in the book. We'll come back for customs, try to kill a few more scavs. Until next time, we'll see you later.